Hello again, everybody. This is TJ's Take, episode 3. I'm going to start off this podcast by telling everybody, just to remind everybody, this is just my perspective on things that have happened in my life, and I hope I can help everybody out or anyone who watches these. It's by no means to get pity out of anyone or to make anyone feel sorry for me or anything like that. Because trust me, people, I have enough confidence to go around. Anyways, today's topic is one of the most controversial topics: love. Yeah, I think, in my opinion, is love is the most tossed around term of all time. You know, the funny thing is, I've told my friends and family and everyone, my viewpoints on love are way different than everyone else's. I've always said I don't believe in love. Well, I think we all believe in love. It's just I don't believe in today's version of love. Everybody wants to fall in love in like 20 seconds, it seems like. They think they can know somebody for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks at the most, and they can be in love. In my opinion, guys, that's not love. That's another term that starts with L, and that's called lust. We all have that. I mean, I know everybody wants that fairy tale. I want to be in love, and I want my Prince Charming or my Juliet to come along. I don't know if that's going to happen nowadays, guys. I have my own theories and my own perspectives, but yeah, love is it's rare. Well, I mean, not love, I guess, but to be in love is rare. I love a lot of things in my life, you know, but to be in love is totally different. Now, I mean, you guys could love somebody after a couple weeks, maybe, but to be in love, I doubt it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're one of them rare cases. Um, I think in college I defined love as a Christmas present that somebody had been waiting for months upon months. Like, let's say when I was 7 or 8 years old, I asked for a Nintendo, a regular NES Nintendo, Mario, and my parents went out and got gifts, and they wrapped them, put them under the tree, and I remember there was this one big present under the tree, and I just thought, wow, that's probably a Nintendo, man. That's probably Mario in there, and I would get so anxious to open that present, I'd almost get sick. And I remember Christmas morning coming downstairs with my sister, and I couldn't, my sister starts ripping open packages, and I opened some packages, but that one present I just kind of saved to open. I couldn't open it, and as I was opening it, or as I just sat there, I got kind of nervous, and this weird feeling came in my stomach, like I was like not sick, but like so excited that that I felt uneasy almost. Well, that's love to me. Something that you could see every single day, and you want to unwrap that thing every single day. You want to unwrap that feeling, that uneasy feeling. That's what love is to me. If you get that feeling every single day when you look at a certain somebody, that's love. That's, let's say that's in love. That's what it's like to be in love to me. I've been in love probably, I would say, twice in my life. Once for sure. In my when I was 20 years old, I met a girl from a small town in Iowa, and I was just regular TJ, kind of a cocky, conceited little guy, and we hit it off. Not right away. I mean, I think she was wanted to date one of my friends at first, but my friend was kind of acting like a baby. And I remember going to Indianapolis to visit my uncles. I would go there every summer as a kid, and came back, and my buddy, that same buddy that was supposed to date her, was dating her friend at this time, I guess. And he's like, "We're going to a mall, and we'd like you to come." So I invited another buddy, and we went and walked around, and I was just scoping out the scene, looking at chicks and stuff, and I think we went into the CD store, and I picked up two CDs, the Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and I walked over to these girls because my buddy that invited me, he was just kind of being, I don't know, he was mad at something or something, so they were just off doing their own thing. Well, I walked up to him and I was like, which one of these CDs would chicks dig? And y'all thinking, that's boy bands, they ain't gonna dig that, but they picked out the Backstreet Boys, so I bought that CD. And this is a long time ago. I was only 20, or probably at that point 19, but picked it out. On the way home, I sat beside this girl and we talked, and I remember we got to her mom's house, and she got out of the car, and her friend's like, "She wants your phone number." So I gave her my phone number, and from that moment on, we talked every night, and we hung out every night, and yeah, I got those feelings for her, that it didn't happen like right away, but I mean, we ended up dating off and on for probably almost three and a half years, and she would be my definition of being in love, At the time, I probably didn't know it, because I was just young and stupid and wanting to party all the time, but and hang out with buddies. But yeah, she would have did anything for me, and whether she knew it or not, I would have did anything for her. I said off and on we dated because I would break up with her every now and then just because I didn't know what I wanted. I would break up with her, and I would want to party or just do different things with my friends. And it's a thing where, I don't know, if you're not ready for that feeling, then it's just not gonna happen. So I just would break up with her every now and then, and sorry about that. And I got a cold in Iowa this last week. Weather change always messes with me, but yeah, every now and then I would break up with her, and I would just, I wouldn't, I'd flirt with other girls, but I never, I would never do anything with those other girls, because in the back of my mind, I knew I really cared for this girl. But yeah, I would break up with her every now and then, and that had to be hard on her, So I was just young and stupid, like I said before. But we dated off and on for about 3.5 years, and from day one to the very last day I ever hung out with her, I still got that same feeling in my gut that I always wanted to be around her. Sometimes I didn't show it because I was kind of conceited, and I thought, oh well, if she wants me this bad, she's always gonna want me. But people, that's not the case. If you got something that special, you need to hang on to it. Because I don't regret anything I ever did, because like I said, I was young, and whatever. But that was a once in a lifetime kind of love right there. And yeah, so just hang on to it. Don't be a jerk like I was. Uh, you know, I never treated her bad per se. I don't think. I mean, I had some issues, but I don't think I ever treated her bad per se. I mean, I maybe did because of my attitudes and my conceitedness, but I really didn't mean to. I remember towards the end, I told her she could date other people, and I didn't really think she would date other people. I thought, oh, she loves me enough, she won't date other people. Well, she did start dating someone else, and then reality set in. People, reality set in that I could lose her, and so I thought, well, maybe I should propose to her, and I was going to, and it kind of got cut short by her, and good for her, you know. But yeah, that was true love, That was like after that happened, it was like breakdown, crying, all this other stuff, and just realizing what I lost. So my point to that story is, if you got something that special, treat it special every day. Don't let it go. Because, I mean, that is rare. I mean, you can be in love, but I think that form of in love is rare. That probably is once in a lifetime. Um, I had another girl when I was probably 20, 25, 26. And I loved her. I was in love with her, but she wasn't in love with me. So, it was a different kind of love. Me and that first girl, we loved each other. It was mutual. So that's when it's deep. But when you love somebody, when you're in love with somebody and they don't love you back, that's not the best feeling in the world. But like I said, the first girl, the first woman that I was in love with, that was like a 3.5 year deal. And me and that other girl, we hung out all the time, and we were around each other all the time. And it was like a couple-year deal too, but we just never like made it official. And she wasn't into me like I was into her. So that's a different kind of feeling. But yeah, as far as like lust goes, that's what drives me nuts about nowadays. Everybody that has the feeling of lust, they think they're in love. You're not in love, people. I mean, come on. Anyone can have lust. Anyone can have attraction. I mean, I can meet some average person on the street and be attracted to them, and that could develop into lust in a short amount of time. But love and in love is totally different, In love, I think, is the rarest form of feeling. It's kind of like unicorns. It's just rare, or like something like that. I love to see older people, like older generation, like elderly people, and I love to see them still holding hands and like making each other blush. That's really cute to me. That's really awesome. I really love that. See what I did there? But yeah, it's really cool. Old people are awesome. Older people are awesome. It's like anyone wants that feeling to be 60, 70, 80 years old, sitting in a rocking chair beside their one and true love, having coffee and just talking about their day. Everybody wants that. So don't get me wrong, anyone that I've ever talked to in the past, and I said, excuse me, and I said to Idol, I don't believe in love. Yeah, I do. I just don't believe in love nowadays because everybody confuses it for something else. You know, I've also always said to everybody that's ever known me, I'm like a lights on, lights off type of guy. If the lights on, it's on. But if the lights off, it's never going to be turned back on. And that's like feelings and perspectives and all that. So, you know, it's pretty weird. Yeah, it might be a little weird, just a little, but I mean, that's all I can do, right? I'm sure everyone's had different experiences with love and being in love, and mine, like I said, are just my opinions. You know, I'm sure y'all have stories and y'all have different things that you remember. But the thing is, I cherish those memories of 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 being in love. They're held somewhere special, you know, and I cherish those memories. And I'll never take back anything I did with any way I acted, you know, because that taught me a lot of things in life. I'm a stronger and more independent and better person because of all that. And for that, I thank you to that girl that I was truly in love with, and the other girl that I was in love with. You know, I thank you guys for that. But you know, you talk to other people and they've been in love like 3 or 4 or 5, 6, 10 times. You know, I must just be that rare cat that I don't know. To me, it's special. Maybe that's one great thing my parents and people that I was around growing up instilled in me is that term and that feeling is truly, truly special. I mean, when you are truly in love and that goes away, like say you guys break up or you or you or you separate or you just go about your different ways or whatever, that should rip you apart. That should shatter your whole freaking planet. And if it doesn't, I don't know if that was the feeling that you actually had. I think some people out there say that they've been in love, but they don't really even know what that is. They don't even really know what that is. The Cupid's arrow hasn't actually touched your heart yet. You just think it has. And again, I could be totally wrong, but I truly believe that. I think that a lot of people search for love and they want to be in love and they want the feeling of love, but they're really not in love and they really don't even know what it's all about because, I mean, you know, you can't even really explain it. I mean, if you've all had the flu, it feels worse than that. If you are truly in love with someone and you break up, it's worse than that. It's way worse than that. It's 1,000 times worse than the flu. I mean, just emotionally and sickness and headaches. And I don't know. It's just crazy. It's like nobody should want to experience that. It's just not very cool at all, you know. So anyway, yeah, that is my take on love and being in love. And I thank all of you for listening to me because you guys are the bomb. I hope everybody has a good day and go out and fall in love with somebody or make it real, you know? Make everything special. That's what I actually wanted to say. If you are in love or if you think you're in love, don't be just like every average ordinary Joe or Tom or anybody. Don't be ordinary. Make it special. Make her feel special. Because behind every good man, there's a great woman. This has been TJ Steak. Hit the like buttons. Share this if you think you can help anyone out or make anyone smile or even touch anyone different today. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.